Okay. I've been so excited to review this book. Killers of the Flower Moon by David Grann. My favorite read in the last year. Unexpectedly, I picked up this book because they're making a movie. First thing, again, I'm on this movie book kick. Martin Scorsese is going to be directing Killers of the Flower Moon, coming out in 2023 with Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro. It's going to be one of the biggest films of 2023, and nobody has heard about this story. And I hadn't either until the film rights were purchased, and rightfully so. If I were them, this is one of the greatest untold or undiscovered, unpromoted stories of all time, probably because it looks not great for the United States of America. But what a terrific story. So this is a nonfiction book. David Grann is a writer for The New Yorker, and he basically did a nonfiction research biography on this story, but wrote it in a narrative style so that it unfolds to the reader as a mystery novel. It's about the life of the Osage Indian tribe. The governments of the United States basically moved forcefully their tribe to throwaway land at what they thought was throwaway land in modern-day Oklahoma. What they didn't realize was that that land was oil rich, and the Osage settle on this land, discover all this oil, and build a wealth. Well, they were the wealthiest tribe or group of people per capita in the entire United States. They amassed in what today's dollars are $7.5 billion in 24 months. I mean, something crazy. More like of 200 or 300 people, they're all getting payments from these oil monies as members of the tribe. Everybody just got salary. So now everybody's got cars and horses and wealth, and they build all these great. And then all these people come to Powasco, which is in Oklahoma, and start drilling for oil. And everybody that's drilling has to pay the Osage tribe lease money. So they get all this wealth. Well, what starts to happen is people mysteriously start dying, and nobody knows why these people are dying. And eventually, after some investigation, they realize that they're being poisoned, but they don't know how and they don't know by who. So skip forward a little bit, the FBI starts to get involved. J. Edgar Hoover's very new FBI sends agents down to begin investigating these deaths because it was like the largest number of murders at the time in the entire country. And what they found is one of the great mystery books of all time. I mean, it's so cool how it's a real story and this really happened, but it's like a Agatha Christie novel almost. The government agents, I don't want to spoil much more, but some of those people start to die. I mean, it's like one of the greatest conspiracies that has ever unfolded, really, fighting for this ungodly amount of money. Great read. If you're interested in mystery novels, you'll love this. If you're interested in history, you'll love this. If you're interested in books that are going to be made movies, which I think the movie's going to have to be great, then this book's for you. I mean, what a good story that nobody knows much about, really. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything else I want to talk about. Just that I don't want to spoil that, actually. I'm not going to spoil that. I just would suggest you strongly pick this book up if you haven't. Prepare to watch the movie next year. You can go to YouTube after. You can look up Powasco. You can look up Osage Indians. You can see the descendants of these people, and check out the story and the environment surrounding it. And this really comes to life. But I think the reason we don't hear about this much, and the reason that we don't hear about this in school, is because the United States, forcefully moved them to throwaway land, and it's not a good look. And I think it should be told and shared from the rooftops because it's the founding of the FBI. It's the most wealth amassed in the shortest amount of time by any group in the country, and it's people that were supposedly outside of the jurisdiction of the federal law because on their territory land. So, and then you've got all that to play with. So, really great. But anyway, yeah, check it out. Killers of the Flower Moon: The Osage Murders and the Birth of the FBI by David Grann. My favorite book this year, and in fact, I've told more people about this book than I have anything else I've read in the last year because it's so great. All right.